Hello travelers and welcome to a new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today we have for you a Sky Battle. Why a Sky Battle? Because this is a modded Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because all Pokemon that were flying, that were levitating, well, not all of them, most of them, have been made standing. Look at this scene, look at Necrozma. He's just staring at Solgaleo and he's telling him that you are mine! Your whole body now belongs to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's move on to the game. But yeah, so this mod, it has been, I don't know since when it's been out there, and I don't know who made it, so my apologies for that, but you can just Google it and you will find it out. So thanks to my opponents here, Guts91, which proposed it to me, and it looked absolutely wonderful. Looking at our teams, we have 4 of the same Pokemon: Charizard, Skarmory, Togekiss, and Zapdos. I have Landorus and Gyarados, and he has Braviary and Noivern. So, anyways, interesting. First time ever I'm doing a Sky Battle. This existed since Pokemon Sun and Moon. Not Sun and Moon, I'm sorry, since Pokemon X and Y. And it's basically the reason why most Pokemon are flying or levitating. Look at that Skarmory. It looks magnificent. It looked exactly how it used to look like back in the Stadium games or Pokemon XD, and it's absolutely wonderful. So anyways, I went for knockoff, and then I'm gonna switch into Zapdos so I can hopefully defog those horrible rocks. I don't want to deal with Stealth Rocks with my team, but he's gonna Whirlwind. And I'm like, that's not good. That's not good. So with my Gyarados out there, I'm like, he's probably gonna Whirlwind again, so I'm trying to just do some damage there, hopefully flinch him or whatever. But no, he's just gonna keep Whirlwinding me, and I'm gonna go back into my Landorus, and I'm like, I'm a physical attacker, I can't do anything, I'm just gonna try to Stone Edge this guy. And he's gonna keep Whirlwinding, and this is like the worst horrible start of a battle, and this is the worst possible Pokemon that he could drag me in, which is Charizard, which is gonna absolutely get murdered by those rocks. So beyond evolution, mega evolution, it's time to do some damage. It's time to get rid. You're annoying. Out of the way, out of the way. I went for Thunder Punch because I also have Flare Blitz, and I didn't want it to take more recoil, and plus I still wanna get rid of those rocks and keep my Charizard X alive. So in comes the Noivern, and I'm gonna switch into my Togekiss, and he's gonna go for that Z move, and I'm gonna completely stop the instantly stop. You're not doing any damage, because I'm a fairy type and I'm a Togekiss and I'm standing. I'm not flying. You're also standing. Look at that guy. What a badass. What a badass. So I'm gonna expect the Zapdos to come in, so I'm gonna send in I'm gonna go back into my Landorus, see? And Zapdos has that classic pose from the 90s. That's absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. One Stone Edge missed. Another Stone Edge missed. And I'm like, Landorus 2 Stone Edge missed. And I'm finally gonna be able to hit. But one is just not enough. One is just not enough. It's not enough because it's a Zapdos. God damn it, Landorus. God damn it. 2 Stone Edge misses? 2? Not just 1? I need to get rid of the Zapdos, and I'm gonna send in my own Zapdos. First of all, I'm gonna go for a Roost, and then I'm gonna try to defog those rocks away, because that's the priority. Getting rid of those rocks is #1 priority, alright? So his Zapdos will also go for a Roost, apparently. Look at my color. Compare colors, shiny Zapdos and normal Zapdos. Normal Zapdos is completely washed out compared to the shiny Zapdos. Completely. This should be the real color of Zapdos, the shiny color. That's what I think. That's what I think. And Pikachu should never be shiny. I'm sorry. He got the burn from Heatwave. He got the burn from Heatwave. You just gotta love this game sometimes. You gotta adore and be super proud of this wonderful game sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna keep roosting, but at some point I just wanna get rid. Because I just want to get rid of the Zapdos. I don't care if I sack my own Zapdos trying to get rid of his own Zapdos, but I need to get rid of this guy because he's super, super, super complicated to deal with in this format, and especially with what we have. A low in health Mega Charizard X, Togekiss with Choice Scarf, We already lost our Landorus. It's gonna be complicated. And we also have our Skarmory, and Skarmory can do absolutely nothing to this guy. So anyways, I did give my Zapdos a little bit of speed EVs, so that's why I was always being faster. And yeah, it seems like he didn't roost. And right here, I'm like, do I want to roost or do I want to get rid? I obviously want to get rid. Okay, Zapdos, out of the way. I don't care. I am low in health, I am burned, I'm suffering, I want to die. But no, out of the way. And in comes the Charizard. And he's gonna go beyond evolution. Mega evolution. Mega Charizard Y. So I have Mega Charizard X, he has Mega Charizard Y. And I'm like, okay, Zapdos, skillfully dodging the Fire Blast. That's what I'm talking about. This charge, unfortunately, it didn't get the paralysis, but it did so much damage because it's super effective stab. And unfortunately, the second Fire Blast will connect, and that's gonna be a KO. Massive KO for my opponents. But fear not, we have the Togekiss, which is standing, which is Choice Scarf, which smiles every time it attacks. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Every time it attacks, every time it comes in, it smiles. It's smiling at you. This is... what a cutie. What a cutie. So anyways, I was expecting something like Thunder Wave, so I went into my Skarmory. And badass Skarmory, because I don't want my own Togekiss to be paralyzed, of course, because it's Scarf and it's kind of a win con. I have Togekiss as a win con, and I have my Dragon Dancing Gyarados as a win con. And maybe I might get the chance to do something with my Charizard X, who knows, but we'll see. His Braviary will go for the Superpower. I just stayed in and I went for the Brave Bird, trying to do some damage. And since he went for Superpower, that means he has less attack now. And that means I can safely roost if I don't get fully paralyzed. Okay, Skarmory, you are a badass. You are a badass and you look like a badass. And this is how originally these models should have looked like. You can't argue with that. You just can't. But instead, we had these models since X and Y, since Auras, since Sun and Moon, since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, since Sword and Shield, since Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, since the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and they did change them just a little bit in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but not as much as we would have liked. Anyway, so I was like, okay, this is the chance for me to set up with my Gyarados, but no. Since he was locked into Superpower, he ended up switching into Togekiss, so I was like, okay, nope, not yet, Gyarados, not yet. Let's go back into Skarmory, and yeah, we're gonna dodge that Thunder Wave since we're already paralyzed. Yeah, sometimes you have to go with your brain a little bit. You can't always go with your hearts. I always, most of the time, go with my hearts, but this time I was like, nope, I need to be smart a little bit. Anyway, so I'm gonna be whirlwinding things up. Exactly as he was doing in the beginning of the game, since we're gonna skillfully dodge the Air Slash, and I'm gonna go actually for Brave Bird now, because I want to get some damage on this wonderful Togekiss. Oh, the little sad face when he gets attacked. The little sad face when he gets attacked. He has a sad face, and a funny face, and a smiley face, and a happy face. He has all the faces. What a wonderful Pokemon. They did a wonderful job with this model. Anyways, we're gonna go back into whirlwinding things up. Stealth Rocks are lowering the HP of his Pokemon, and it seems like our strategy now is just go into Togekiss since we are Scarfed, take this Flamethrower since it was obvious, and of course it's gonna burn me, like, why not? And since things are already low in health now due to the Stealth Rocks and we are Choice Scarf, we're just gonna try to wrap this game up. Just with Togekiss, no Charizard, no Gyarados, no nothing, just Togekiss, Choice Scarf, Air Slash, that's it, that's the plan. Out of the way, Brave Bird, out of the way, not Brave Bird, Braviary is out of the way, and now in comes his own Togekiss, we are Scarfed, we are smiling, he is sad, and he is out of the way, and yeah, his last Pokemon is gonna be this Noivern, which after the rocks will stand no chance against our happy little Togekiss, and this will be the game. So yeah, good game, Guts91. This was extremely fun. I loved every single one of the new models. They're not perfect, but they are definitely better in my opinion than what we actually have. So Game Freak, please learn. and do things the right way. The right way? The damn right way. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, stay tuned for more. Have a wonderful day, and allons-y.